Hello friends, so today it's a really dark, grey, dreary, really autumnal feeling Sunday morning, so I thought perfect opportunity to do a tag with you as I'm not planning on doing much today because of the weather. So I was scrolling through the internet and I found the most perfect tag to do, and that is the I Heart 4 tag. So I've got the fire roaring here keeping us nice and cosy, the weather outside is horrible, Harvey's here laid asleep, so I thought why not? So let's jump straight into it so it doesn't take very long. Okay, so the first question is, what is your favourite scent? Now, as in scent, I don't know if they mean like spray or whatever really, but for me, I find that a kind of fall scent would be a candle. So I was shopping on Friday and I found a autumn leaves smelling candle, and it didn't really make me feel kind of autumnal, if that makes sense. So I've picked two because I cannot pick just one of my favourite autumnal smelling candles. So the first one is this here Glade Salted Caramel, and it does literally smell what it says on the packaging. It smells of salted caramel and it's absolutely divine. So my friend got me one of these before, then I had to go out and purchase another one, and then another friend gave me this one, so I'm really happy. So that's my favourite, one of my favourite autumnal smells, or fall scents as you guys have asked on the question. Now you guys may have seen this one in my shopping haul that I'd done about 2 weeks ago. I haven't yet burnt it, but I just love the smell of it anyway, and I'm really excited to actually try it. Now this one here smells slightly similar, but it's got kind of like a spicy undertone. I don't know what it is. If it's cinnamon, I'm not going to be happy because I don't like cinnamon, but not going to complain until I've burnt it. So this is the Halloween Pumpkin Harvest Fragrance Candle. And like I said, I haven't burnt it yet, but the smell of it just reminds me of autumn. It smells kind of like spicy. Now if it's autumn or Christmas, I'm not sure. Could be Christmas actually. Like mulled wine spice and bonfire. That's a very, very weird mixture. Okay, so the next question is, what is the best way to spend a cold and rainy day? So if you mean like today, there's nothing better for me than snuggling up in front of the fire with Harvey and either watching a good movie on TV or reading my favourite book of the moment. I am not actually reading a book at the moment because, as you guys know, I'm going away in a couple of weeks. So I thought, what's the point of starting a book? I'm just going to take one with me and start it there. So no favourite book at the moment, so I guess it would be snuggling up in front of a roaring fire with probably a cup of tea and watching a movie for a rainy day. If the whole family are home, then I guess we do like taking Harvey for a walk when it's nice and cold, so it would be not so much raining, but it would be also my own, like today, fire and a TV or a book. Favourite for drink is the next question. Now, I don't think I have a favourite for drink. Lots of people that I saw who also done this tag said like spiced pumpkin latte or I don't know, something along those lines. I don't like anything spiced for a drink. I do like for four, bog standard, really boring of me, nothing better than a cup of tea. So the next question is football, yay or nay? So I don't know if this is an American style tag. If it is, then football for us is what you guys would call soccer. So I'm guessing that's what you mean. But football for you is what we would call rugby, I'm guessing. Well, at the moment, rugby is actually on the TV, and I don't mind watching it, so it's okay. But if you do mean football as in soccer, then I'm afraid it's a nay, because I'm not a fan of football. I think it is boring. So I'm afraid if it's football, soccer, nay. Football, rugby, yay. I just confused myself. The next question is, oops, sorry, I have to get this one. The favourite article of clothing. Now, every autumn I kind of go through a phase of liking scarves or pashminas or something, and this year is no exception. I am absolutely addicted to this pashmina of mine. I can't go anywhere without it. Just unravel it because it's been in the wash. And this is my lovely owl pashmina. So this is my favourite article of clothing for autumn. I do have like a collection of about 100, I think, pashminas. So out of all of them at the moment, this is my 2015 must-have item of clothing for fall. So the next question is haunted house, haunted hayride or haunted corn maze. Now, over here in the UK, we don't really have many of those things. We just have basically a haunted house. So I'm guessing that would be my answer. Although I am not a fan of haunted houses, I absolutely love horror things and I love Halloween as a celebration. But I'm an absolute wimp when it comes to anything. If it makes me jump, I don't like it. I am a complete wimp. So it would have to be haunted house, although I wouldn't go in. I'd love to go on a haunted hayride, and I'd love to go on a haunted, or in a haunted corn maze. That sounds absolutely brilliant. In fact, I might have to suggest that to someone around here. Okay, so the next question is the scariest movie I've ever seen. Now, this is going back when I was very, very young, and I should not have been watching it, so I don't know why I was. But the scariest movie that I personally have ever seen would have to be It by Stephen King. Now, for those of you who don't know what It is, it's about a killer clown. And that is probably where my phobia of clowns has come from. I'm absolutely petrified of them. So I'm guessing the scariest movie for me that I've ever seen would be It. There have been other movies that are not scary, but like I don't find scary, but could be perceived as being scary, which would be, for example, I don't know. Let's just think. Insidious, I'm guessing, could be perceived as being scary. Annabelle and The Conjuring, that could be scary. But for me, it would definitely have to be the killer clown, It. Brilliant film, but not good for my nerves when I was very little and I should not have been watching it. Okay, so the next one is favourite candy to eat on Halloween. Now, I haven't actually been trick-or-treating for years, so I can't go saying, oh, this is my favourite candy to get when I go trick-or-treating. But I love anything sour, so any kind of sour candy would be absolutely brilliant for me. Lots of people give lollipops nowadays and I'm not a fan, so I think a sour sweet of some description would be my favourite candy for Halloween. The next question I can't really answer, and that is, what will you be this year? Now, I haven't been trick-or-treating or been to a Halloween party for years because we are generally away during Halloween. This year I'm away the week before Halloween, but I'm actually travelling home on Halloween, so I won't be dressed up as anything. I will be vlogging, so you guys will probably see, and maybe some funky things I can do, but like I said, I won't be dressing up. If I had to dress up, I'd probably be a witch. Okay, so the next question I'm absolutely looking forward to answering because I love cooking, and it is, what is my favourite fall recipe? Now, for those of you who don't know, I absolutely love cooking and love baking and everything to do with things like that. So last week I made an apple crumble, really, really nice, but I made it with a caramel sauce. Now, this caramel sauce was absolutely amazing. My mum thought that actually I made a pot. It was only a small pot because the mixture did condense down to be hardly anything, and it wasn't really, it was very, very sweet, but it was amazing. But there was a pot about that big, and my mum thought it was all for her because it was so delicious, and that really makes me feel autumnal because of caramel apples. Nothing better than a carameled apple. Then the second to last question is, what is my favourite thing about fall? My favourite thing about fall, autumn, would be the leaves. I absolutely love the leaves falling off the trees, them changing the colours. Actually, I have a lot of things that I like about fall, so let me start listing them for you. I like the leaves when they fall off the trees. I like the leaves when they change colour. I like the leaves when they go really crispy on the ground and you can walk through them. I like the cold, frosty mornings. I like going on long autumnal walks. I like coming home to sit in front of a cosy fire. I like roasting marshmallows because of the over a fire. I like the hat, scarves and gloves aspect of autumn. And I'm going to stop there because I will probably bore you with all the rest of them. So as you guys can tell, I love autumn. It's my favourite season of them all, although I do like winter when it snows. So the last question is, who would I like to see do this tag? So my sister Charlotte, for one, because she hasn't really done many tags or videos on her channel, and I think this would be a good one for her to do. So Charlotte, if you're watching, you have to do this tag. And also for all you lovely people watching this video now, I would love to see your version of this tag. So if you do, please leave a comment down below so I can go and check out your video too. And that concludes our I Heart 4 tag. I've had so much fun doing this. It's been great. Like I said, it's not very nice today, so what better way than to spend it with you guys. If you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm probably going to be doing one more video for the next 2 weeks because I'm very, very busy, what with work and different things going on. But I'm also planning, or I'm not planning, I am going away for a week on a mini break, so I will be vlogging there, and I want to obviously charge up all my equipment and get it ready to go. So I will do one more video which will be a review on some products that I have been given, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. So long! Hello friends, so today it's really dark and cold and dreary and the phone. Hello friends and welcome.